Hello everyone, my name is Anuj and I welcome you to MasterExcelNow. So today we are going to understand conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is a very powerful tool when you work with data and especially when it's way too large. As the name suggests, formatting your data based on certain conditions. And each time you set a condition, it is considered as a rule. You can have multiple rules on the same data set or data points. So let's see and let's start from the very basic of understanding conditional formatting. So in this data, I have the sales team, which is salesperson, the products that they sold, their sales from Q1 to Q4, revenue and profit. So right now, my data is scattered. So Emily is here in column B, row 2, and then in row 6. And similarly, I have Laura on row 12 and 15 and 16. So if I were to see Emily, either I need to sort, which we discussed in the previous videos, or I need to have a different way to highlight them. So what we do is we select our data, which is I'm selecting the salesperson name all the way from B2 to B16. On the Home tab, go to Conditional Formatting. Then here, click on Highlight Cells, text that contains. Now, whatever name I will type here, for example, Emily is already the first value. Let's take a different name. And then I choose a color. I want it to be yellow and I click OK. So great, now Laura is highlighted. I can repeat the exercise by going to conditional formatting, text that contains, and this time let's choose Emily with red. You can do it for all the others as well, which is great. Now I have a problem that I need to solve, which is I want to check all of them individually, and setting too many colors would be a problem. See, right now I probably have what, 10 names? What if you have 200 people? What if you have 400 people? You cannot remember colors for everyone. It's impossible. So let's try a better way. So what we do is we remove all the rules that we've set. As I said, each condition is called a rule. So go select your range, go to conditional formatting, clear rules from selected range. Now, how do I make sure that I can select all of them? Or, for example, if I'm working with Emily, Emily gets highlighted. When I work with Mark, Mark gets highlighted. So here's how we do it. In cell K2, right where it says select a salesperson, there's nothing there right now. Now I can type the names, but each time it will be very tough. Remembering 200 names and typing them is not easy, or maybe more. So smarter way is you select your cell K2, go to data, click on data validation, and then where it says allow in any value, click on list. Where it says source, click in the source box and then select all your salesperson name. You can also use Control Shift and down arrow if you have too many, or you can edit it here manually. Once you've done that, click here, OK. Now what happens is right next to the cell K2, you see a small tiny drop-down box, the arrow pointing downward. Now we have the name. So let's say I'm choosing Anna, but nothing happens. Now let's set the conditional format for all the salesperson. So I select my range, go to Home, click Conditional Formatting, highlight, and then I use text that contains. And this time, instead of typing a name, I will delete this. I will click cell K2, and then I will choose the color. I want it to be green and OK. So Anna is green. Anna is only selling keyboards. Let's check a different name, Mark. Mark is selling monitors and is selling keyboards. Okay, let's check Sarah. Sarah is only selling monitors. Now you see the moment you go here and you choose a different name, for example, David, it gives you a different selection point, right? This is great. Now, this is when you're working with text. This is just one of the examples. What if you're working with numbers? So let's take an example of profit. So my sales team has a target of 280 total for a year, which is Q1 to Q4. If they meet 280, which is an acceptable number, or greater, would be exceptional. But anything less than 280 should be a focus, a concern area for me to talk to my salesperson. How do I make sure that I can identify that right away? So here I will select the total area for profit, which is from I2 to I16. Go to conditional formatting. Now I'm going to set a new rule. So I click on a new rule, right? Now here on the second option, it says format only cell that contains. Now, the first rule I have is any person who has done sales with a profit of 280 and above, which includes 280, should be highlighted as green. So cell value greater than or equal to 280. Then I say format. I choose a color, which is, let's say, green, and I say OK. My second formula was any person who has a value less than 280 should be red. I click OK, and then I go back, new rule. I choose a cell that contains less than 280. Here, I've not used less than or equal to because I want 280 to be in the green, right? Then I click on format and I choose red or probably a little less, right? And then I say OK and OK. Voila. Now you see all the numbers which are greater than 280 are highlighted as green. Anything less than 280 are highlighted as red, orange rather. So let's make this change, 384.67. Let's make it 257.77. And this 250, let's make it 301.12. So now you can see the numbers are changing. Conditional formatting also helps you highlight duplicates much faster. I will give you a quick example from that. So here, is a list of products that are, each of these salesperson sell. So I go to conditional formatting, selecting my range, which is C2 to C16. Click on conditional formatting, highlight duplicate values, and OK. So monitor is being sold by more than one salesperson. Keyboard is being sold, but phone, only Laura is the person who's selling my phone. So it gives you a visual impression of what is being sold and who was doing what. So if you want to make a change, let's say you want to highlight only monitors to be sold by Emily, that was the condition. But now you see monitors being sold by more than one person, which is Mark and Sarah as well. So you would know what is changing. And if your monitor sales are concerned, then probably you would see that Mark and Sarah, they may be good at selling tablets, but they are selling monitors and spending their time, which could have been handled by Emily. Or if you actually see a unique value, which is Anna, Anna could have taken up the monitor sales because she has time. She's only selling keyboards right now. So these decisions can be made much easier if you use conditional formatting to see and identify data much easier, to make a decision that will lead you to a solution of the problem that you're working with. So with that said, I am signing off. I look forward to your comments and suggestions. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps and motivates us to make better videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.